I just read the movie. Tonight is May 18th, 2020. We are still in Vampire Month. Next week, I'll be closing Vampire Month down with costumes that I bought from a couple of online resources, Walmart and the Spirit Halloween store. I hope you enjoy this month because it's dedicated to vampires. Last time it was how to kill vampires, weapons used to get rid of them permanently, kill them off. Like I said at the beginning of this month, it's the opposite of that coin. We're talking about 100% pure vampires. Now, I really dig vampire notion, and doing a vampire cosplay makes a lot of sense. I enjoy the films that specifically of the category of vampires. No matter if it's comedy, it's a romance, horror, any film that involves vampires, I'm the huge nut when it comes to that subject of vampires in general. Now, vampires has been around for a very, very super long time, and there are folklores, even legends of people who are labeled as vampires. Brad Tepper's third, he's known as Count Dracula. They become a vampire. And then there's this Hungarian queen or princess. She got the notion of actually bathing in the blood of virgin maidens, then change her youth. And there's a lifestyle that dedicates people who dress up and cosplay and does live as vampires. But there's also videos here on YouTube where there are spells where you actually turn into a vampire. I'm not knowing about that, but in general, I'm not sure these spells work. I don't know because I never tried it before. But there are possibilities of how the vampire looks. Depends on you. What kind of costume, what kind of costume accessory, what kind of prop, what kind of storyline you do. It's up to you. You create that vampire character. You create many vampire characters in cosplay. In order to cosplay, there is no rules and there's no limit of how much cosplay you're willing to do. If you dedicate to just one thing, that could be a starter. If you want to go further than that, feel free, feel free to explore. It's up to you. It's also budget and basically everything that you may want to know about cosplay. You got to do research first, and you got to get in there, research, teach your eye for detail of the prop, costume, accessory, storyline. It go down to many different variables. Now, vampire in general, there are I don't know how many variations of the creature itself, but I really love enjoying all of it. I mean, no matter if it's gothic, if it's just white paint, the contacts, it all depends on you. Also, how long are you willing to go to buy things or to make things yourself, and how long of those things you want to be. It could be up to an inch, could be 19 millimeters, could be less, could be more. It's all up to you. And just explore the boundaries and go beyond the boundaries of FR cosplay. And I've been loving vampire since I was a kid, and that's a pretty darn long time. But when I was 13, my adopted father and I went to the theater and we saw Bram Stoker's Dracula for the first time. It was pretty tense, but now there are different variations of vampires, I said before in this video. and slide stream. There's no limit, and feel free to explore the looks, the styles, and certain abilities of vampires. So, and we all know, for those who seen the Underworld movies, vampires are sworn enemies of werewolves. In this case, in the movies, they're called lycans for some reason. I guess it's short for lycanology, study of werewolves. So I guess they took that notion and renamed werewolves into lycans, and it sounds a lot more tense than saying werewolf. But vampires are elders, or rebel gods, or weapons, armor, arsenal, all to transport themselves to point A to point B during nighttime. And what can I say? I'm big on vampires now, and that's a pretty good thing. Next month, we'll start off randomly, and but this month is dedicated to vampires, and I made a lot of things for that subject of vampire cosplay. But uh, yesterday, this week, there's going to be 4 videos. Thursday, after I get back from my eye doctor appointment, I'm going to do a YouTube video, and I'm going to show you what I made yesterday. It's 3 blades, 3 bladed weapons. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I will tell you that these props would be perfect to use in the movie I Frankenstein, and they both have the symbol of the Order of the Gargoyle. And there are the gargoyles in that movie are defenders of humanity, defending off demons who are possessed dead bodies. That's pretty freaky if you ask me. And there's also, forgive me going on the subject, but also different looks and variations of the Bride of Frankenstein and the Frankenstein monster itself, the variations. But the notion is that there are plenty looks to go to if you want to do a Frankenstein or Frankenstein cosplays as well. So there's many variations of different monsters. I'd say monsters like Opera, things like that. Want to do a monster cosplay? I say go for it. If you want to do a Power Ranger cosplay, slash Super Sentai, go for it. Any cosplay you want to go for it. For me, I'm just exploring different options of what I could make, what I could be successful of, and what I am not very good at, to be exact. I'm not calling myself a professional cosplayer maker, but I enjoy making things and showing to you guys here on YouTube. And most importantly, I explore cosplay as a means to pass the time and give teach myself the eye detail on certain items, even costumes, even props, accessories, things like that. There's a whole lot of ideas out there. I just want to explore with my mind and eyes. So yeah, anyway, final thought for the live stream is that when it comes to vampires and cosplay as vampires, sky's the limit. There's no limit of what you do for a vampire cosplay. It could be wings, could be without wings. It all depends on you and your imagination. And that is the most key thing when it comes to cosplay is imagination. If you've got imagination, I say go for it. Feel free to go crazy with your imagination with your cosplays. You could be a original character, you could be a character from any subject, including vampires. I know I'm saying putting the word vampire in its live stream more than the other videos I made this month. And my other time I did Vampire Month. It was creative. But yeah. Vampire Month for 2021 is doing alright, but I gotta learn a lot to learn still about cosplaying. I'm still an amateur. I'm not going to leave myself and never will be a professional cosplay maker. Depends on costume, stuff, things like that. So yeah, all in all, building and making things with your hands is more fun than actually looking for a costume online or in Halloween stores, like the Halloween store, what to go for. But if you want to buy a costume accessories, props, that's okay too. Depends on your budget. Anyways, yeah, Bird Pump Month is going to be slowing down pretty soon. Next week, and this week will be 4 videos. Like I said before, once I get back from my eye doctor appointment to get new glasses, I will show you those 3 bladed weapons with the symbol of the Order of the Gargoyle. That is something that it needs to be explored during a I Frankenstein category cosplay. You'll be chosen human to kind of. I have no further words for that to be exact. Anyways, the video day after tomorrow, and the visual scheduling starts on this Friday. So in the meantime, feel free to explore the world of cosplay. Later.